scammed sometimes. Do you guys think that, people put themselves in situations where scammed is inevitable? Now, I want to ask that question. There's a situation that's going on right now. There's several people that I've come in contact with that have tried to introduce me to a opportunity, some sort of investing opportunity. And to me, I'm always open, always willing to look at something to see what people are doing, what's out there, what people are taking advantage of that might be beneficial. And if it is, then maybe I could try it out for myself before sharing it with other people. Well, this particular situation was one that, you know, came out of nowhere, and a bunch of people that I knew seemed to have come in contact with somebody or maybe be involved themselves. And like I said, I always am willing and open to taking a look to see what people are doing, especially if it could be financially beneficial. So I took a look, and let me tell you, this opportunity was not an opportunity that I would personally take advantage of ever. So I give it multiple attempts personally, because sometimes I know you might not catch everything on the first time, maybe the second time, or even the third time. Well, I spent enough time looking at this opportunity to know that it's not an opportunity. It's a waste of time, waste of energy, and people are going to get frustrated, hurt, and feel really bad when it all comes crashing down. And I feel like right now we're in that time where it's in the process of crashing down. And one thing that really stood out to me, or really was just making my brain spin, is when people say that they're going to do research. Again, we know that most of those people don't do anything. But before you invest your money with a company, with a person, or an opportunity, what type of research again are we doing? And who are we asking questions, and where are we fact checking and getting the information before we say, you know what, this is an opportunity, I'm going for it. I'm gonna put my eggs in this basket right here. Because one of the things that I saw immediately when somebody first introduced this opportunity to me was that I don't understand how the money is being made. It doesn't make any sense to me. I can't figure that out. And there's a lot of copy and pasting going on. And to me, if I can't explain it to you, and I'm trying to recruit you, you shouldn't want to have anything to do with me, because I can't explain what it is I'm doing and how that actually works to make money and how you can use it to make money for yourself. So it's, to me, it's a waste of time, energy, effort, and everything. But what's sad is that some people really went out and started recruiting friends, family, and encouraging people to invest in this opportunity because, this platform was helping people. And it's crazy because from what I'm hearing now, I'm not involved, but I know a few people who are directly involved. And the information that's coming back now, it doesn't even make sense hearing it, how people saw these signs and still decided that, hey, this is the move that I want to make. And there's so many opportunities out there. That's the reason I'm making this videos. There's so many legit opportunities out there. And unfortunately, there's people running around trying to get a quick buck. And this is what they fall for. And there's people that are actually promoting this because they know for a fact that there's no way that this is going to be real. It's not going to last. And I'm just going to join the ride while I can, get a little bit, and move on to promoting the next piece of trash. I feel bad for some people, but for some others, I feel like they actually look for these types of things because some people don't want to work. Anything that promises the type of returns that people were sharing with me that they would be able to make and not do anything but copy and paste in, that to me just is a sign of laziness, and you don't want to do the work, but you want to get the benefit. It's like a farmer that doesn't want to go out and actually plant the crops, do the weeding, do the watering, and take care of the crops, but he wants a harvest, right? And I've never seen it. If you guys know of something that works like that, let me know, because I like to investigate and check things out. But when I heard how this whole system worked, I'm like, no way. This is not, I'm not even, I don't want to get close to it. I don't want to do it at all. And am I getting pulled over? And anyway, what's going to happen now is that there's going to be a lot of people nervous to take advantage of real opportunities, because this is going to be in the back of their mind. And they're going to think about this the next time somebody mentions the word opportunity. And it sucks, because if you look at what an opportunity really is, it's really like a chance. It's like flipping a coin. It could be heads, it could be tails. But one thing I like about most opportunities that I talk about when it comes to maybe financial situations in business is that we can control a lot of the results that we get based on the information that we're operating with and the effort and energy that we choose to put into whatever it is that we're doing, right? So, man, they got 2 cops on this person. What is going on here? Anyway, there's opportunities out there, ladies and gentlemen, but please do not jump on the first thing that sounds so easy and rewarding, because it's probably not true. And I feel bad because there's several people that are going to be in a situation right now, and they're going to be feeling like shit because they fell for this. And my recommendation is, again, before you do anything in the future, is you go about your business and your life, when you see an opportunity being presented, this is what I do. I listen to it, and I try to get as much information as possible, and I try to make sense of it. Common sense isn't so common, so don't just go off of what everybody else is saying and, repeating and regurgitating. Understand that you can think, you have a brain, and you can use that brain to make decisions and see, does this make sense? Does this not make sense? Does this sound crazy? If I try to explain this to somebody, how does it sound coming out of my mouth, right? So really investigate opportunities before you put your name behind it and start promoting it to people. Because sometimes when it turns to what we're seeing now, where it looks like it's this whole thing is coming crashing down, a lot of people aren't gonna feel comfortable reaching back out to some of those friends, families, members that they've put this information in front of and try to get them to partake, because now they feel like, man, I was really about to put somebody in a scam. And that's a lot of the times what's happening. So, man, let's be safe. Let's be vigilant, because again, there's people out there that are just looking to take your hard-earned cash for nothing. I'm not really interested in anything that promises riches and rewards, no effort, no work, anything behind it. So that's what I would recommend for you guys, man. Find things that actually make sense, for one, and that you can understand what's happening and see where the money is being made. If there's no service, if there's no product, and it's just recruiting people and, copy and pasting, I'd urge you to maybe leave that alone or find something else that might be more beneficial. But again, if I can help in any way, shape, or form, let me know. There's people right now making money from what we're doing, having conversations. People making money from switching services that people have to pay for. Right now, if you're watching on your phone, you have a phone bill. When you pay your phone bill, does your phone bill pay you back? See, that's a question that I like to ask people, because there's more cell phones than people. So if you can have people paying bills that turn around and pay you every single month, I think that's a better situation than copy and pasting, because now I don't even have to copy and paste. I just have to get that bill switched over one time, and then every month when it's paid, I get rewards, which is like, copy and pasting, I guess, except I don't have to copy and paste. I just have to do the work one time and understand that there's services involved, not this hopeful compounding interest daily. Anyway, you guys stay safe. If I can do anything to help, let me know. There's going to be a link somewhere on my file if you guys want to have a quick virtual one-on-one and just have a discussion, have a conversation about whatever's on your mind. Again, I'm here for it. I want to see you winning. Clap it up first. Let me know.